Oh God, no. One of my first YouTube videos. Moving on.
Fine.
Moving on.
It's very sweet.
I can't get into that YouTube. I haven't, you know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Does it still exist?
Oh yeah. If you would ever like to just laugh, go ahead. Find it.
Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya have some history with each other between being in Dune 2 and the first Dune movie. Of course, we know that the both of them are in real relationships of their own, but we wanted to share some cute moments between them.
Choose yourself a warrior nickname for real life. What would it be? I like my name. I think, I don't know, people say it wrong, as we've talked and witnessed today many times, but you know what? I think it could be a warrior name. I think my parents did a good job.
Box claps on that one. Box claps, y'all.
Box claps.
Later, we're going to share some other moments of their kissing scenes, as well as what they thought about it.
Trailer, we got to see you all kissing, and I said to him, okay, that's your homegirl.
It's a little weird.
It's weird as hell.
No, definitely. It's definitely strange, and I think both of us are just like, all right, this is our job. Okay, we're gonna do this, all right, and then cut.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: how did Timothée and Zendaya first meet? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Everyone knows me and Timothy are besties.
Yeah! What's up, Dune Nation?
And it's important to have someone that you can laugh with. So,
The way Zendaya keeps me humble is through 3 tactics. Intimidation, aggression. She was a real partner in crime and someone I'm really grateful to have just a very, very strong friendship with.
money shot.
Of course, we know that Dune Part 2 is based on the origin Dune near Florence, Oregon. Frank Herbert's 1957 trip to see the 40 miles of coastal dunescape. While the article he wrote about his trip went unpublished in his time, Herbert was quite taken with the dunes.
Timothy, we discovered you maybe with The French Dispatch or Call Me By Your Name or Interstellar. More recently also with
everybody.
with
Interstellar,
Wonka.
that's what it was.
Yeah, when you see the images now of Interstellar, you're like, oh, that was
I
him.
know, that's what I said.
You're like,
One thing we can't go without mentioning is they have known each other for a little while now, and they do have a kissing scene from Denny wanting to have some sort of relationship develop between their characters.
Who do you... Easy. Really? Easy. Yeah, and Zendaya's knowledge is deep.
They said you too, by the way.
Yeah.
I did. Well, listen.
That's a lot of
I got
pressure.
a little something. No, I
I just feel like you know classics.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like grandma sometimes when a song come on, you're like, what's this? And I'm like, you don't know this?
Zendaya continues to mention that it was important of Denny to have a love story within this and the direction it would go, and of course, both of these actors did a tremendous job at portraying that on screen.
maybe the first one is, who's the most likely to survive the longest alone in the desert between you two?
The most likely
Definitely me. In between us, me.
Yeah. You? Why you? Why you?
Like, no, you're not surviving.
That was very honest.
I'll give that to Z.
Okay.
Even though these two have to play a couple on screen, they both have relationships of their own, with Zendaya with Tom Holland and Chalamet with Kylie Jenner. During all these press tours, Zendaya still couldn't help but mention Tom a few times.
Yeah, my boyfriend. I would just take him with me.
Oh, that's right.
Who's the last person I said mean to? Probably Tom. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta use it responsibly. If you
Exactly.
do have.
With great power comes
Great responsibility.
There you go. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Meanwhile, Chalamet had his own words to say regarding the kissing scene and what it was like for him at the time.
I don't want to just give you a boring answer. I mean, it's not weird in the scope of the movie, but we have a joke. I mean, I don't want to say the word here because it's but it's just like it's in another nature. It's weird as hell because like we're so close platonically.
Yeah.
So
For the scope of the movie, however, of course it's appropriate and necessary, and they do get the job done.
아, 그래서 이거 하셨구나. 쟤는 어때요, 쟤는?
거울 속에.
What do I?
나에게 좀 대화를 한 적이
I
있는지.
mean, it's the same face I've been seeing for the same 27 years. The novelty wears off.
Denis even joined in on the conversation of why he chose these two for a love story like this one.
Timothée had spent months with old people all around him, and when he saw Zendaya coming outside, he said, finally someone of my age I can relate to, and they became very close friends very quickly. It's just, I'm a lucky director. They love each other, and that made my job much more easy. They trust each other, they love each other, they love to work together.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Oh,
I can.
I
That's
do know that one.
Zendaya's Met Ball. She had the auburn hair, red.
Yes.
Auburn.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Morning or night?
Night for sure.
Definitely night, yeah. This says, do you have a favorite press look for Dune Part 1?
I liked Zendaya's Paris look, the Elia.
We also wanted to mention that there are plans for a Dune Part 3. The director has reportedly expressed interest in making a third film based on Dune Messiah, the second novel in the series, adding that the possibility for the film development on the success depended on the success of Dune Part 2.
I'm gonna give it to Zendaya here because there's a beautiful shot in the movie. I don't think this is giving too much away, where they literally follow her feet. And I've seen the movie a number of times now, and I think it's one of the most cinematic shots in the movie, and she really has it very precisely down. But it's the nature of the movie too that she is supposed to be better at Paul than it.
Is that what it is?
In fairness to me,
It's, he acted
I was
like
going,
he could
I was
do
going
it as well.
65%.
With the success of both Dune Part 1 and 2, it's no surprise that a third one is already and has been in the works.
Like, what was that, the GQ article? Yeah. Anyway, it was masters meeting each other, masters of the sand.
I don't know how to follow that.
I didn't say that, by the way.
Dune introduced Chani via the prophetic visions of Paul Atreides. When he finally meets the young woman in person and is taken further into the desert, she promises this marks only the beginning and what turns out to be the movie's closing moments.
What movie did I watch on my very first date? This is so specific. Can I give hints?
Can we have hints?
Okay, so it works because I would have said it in an interview that would have connected to another movie maybe I was in.
Spider-Man?
All right. Okay, I didn't write it down.
Let's show everyone.
Let's show everyone the empty card. Okay.
Because Chani appears primarily in the second half of Herbert's book as Paul adapts to life in the Arrakis desert, Zendaya's role in Part 1 served mostly as a setup to the events of a sequel.
What thing is, who gets to set first?
Who gets to set first?
Yes.
Well, that was the thing where that's a bigger story.
That's an inner joke.
That's a bigger story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now we are taping visual media. And, but you just
It was the joke of like, who can be the most prompt.
Exactly.
Of course, they are great friends at the end of the day, as they have mentioned previously that they hang out all the time since filming and working together.
I've never called him Timothée.
Timothée.
But I used to call you Zendaya. I used to.
Did?
Yeah.
Because I think in French, as we say Zendaya.
In fact,
Yeah.
on the first movie, I was going around correcting people. Some people were saying Zendaya. I was like, yo.
It's Zendaya. No.
And then we talked, and I was like, whoop. Sorry to half
Bring
the
that
crew.
back, yeah.
Anyway.
As of February, he mentioned that a third script is actually almost completed, but he doesn't want to rush it, and it would conclude the story of Dune.
Strong posture,
Yeah, good footing,
good footing, good grip in the hands.
strong wrists.
Strong wrists. I learned. That's a great question.
Guys?
Gentlemen?
Anyone? Gentlemen?
I'll piggyback on that. It was, for me, same thing. A play in New York called Prodigal Son, and I like Austin put it over the nature of over the weeks of doing the play, night in, night out.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, you would think that they met on the set of Dune Part 1 when they started shooting or met up on the set for the table read or when they were cast, but in fact they met at the airport. Zendaya explains what happened during an interview alongside him on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
We were on the same flight and I fell in the airport and that was technically our first meeting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
You fell?
I fell in the airport, yeah.
And did he help you?
No, I didn't know. I didn't.
Timothy!
Ignore it.
Did you see me
Yeah,
fall?
I think I just saw Zendaya fall.
You didn't go get her and help
Well,
her?
I didn't know her.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite? And what do you think about these two and their chemistry?
You want to do your best work, and so it kind of it was birthed out of a good place.
Yes.
Exactly.
But that's the only competition. Is who can get to set first.
Yeah. If I heard Zendaya's trailer door creaking open,
he was like,
I was at a full sprint.
You're like Roadrunner. Just
I wish we were joking.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Follow-up question. Who said the line, "This is a place for happy, smiley faces and lots of love and dancing"?
See, why are we still bringing these up? Moving on.
I think it was your go, so you cheated.
Yeah.
My bad.
What about this picture? What is this from?
That's from Modded Controller 360, youtube.com/.
Is this you?
That's me when I sell
This is
controllers.
custom.